Hey, this is Jamie, and I figured I'd show you some of my dimension kits that I'm working on. This one I'm trying to get the outline done. It's called The Pleasures of Winter. I'm trying to get the outline done. I got all the stitching done, and then I noticed that it was going to catty corner, like it was slanting. I put it in this frame to try to straighten it up some. When I was stitching this originally a few years back, I had it in a hoop. I didn't have a Q-snap stem, and it's warped like on me. I think it's the half stitches from what I've read up, or either it could have been because I didn't have a good tension on my stitching or something, maybe. But I just have the outlining left to do. I started outlining on the people and the horses. It is a lot of outlining, a lot. There's a bunch of tree branches, the buildings, the fence, there's rocks and grass, just a lot of outlining. Let me see if I can take it out of this Q-snap here, and we'll see if I can show you how it's slanting. I should have thought to take this out before I start making a video. If you're wondering, I have paper towels between the fabric and them grips to protect my stitching. And in my grime guard, I keep my thread that I'm working with at the time. Well, that straightened it up a little bit. It ain't as bad. Let's move this. It's not as crooked as it was. It was really, really lopsided. I'm hoping that once I frame it, it'll stretch and stuff and can maneuver it some. But yeah, it's like right here would be to see if we can follow that 19 line. Okay, and then yeah, you can see how it slants down, like it goes there and it slants from this 15 line. It's just a little bit, and then when you get over to this side on the 15 line, it's a big gap. So it's slanted pretty bad. Up on the 6, up here at the top, this is 6 line, the 6-inch line down on the map. Let's see. It's pretty close, so maybe it'll be okay. But it's really pretty. I got some of the people, it keeps falling over. I got some of the people stitched and outlined. And I reckon there's 2 dogs. There's a dog there and a dog up here. When I get done outlining it, show them better. There's like 4 or 5 different colors of outlining. I think it's 6 different colors of outlining threads. But yeah, got a lot to outline on that one. Just fold it over. I'll lay that right there. Give you something to look at while I'm putting this up. I figure I'll just show dimensions. I have some Joy Sundays I'm working on, but I'll just show you the dimensions if I don't have time. If I have time, I'll show the Joy Sundays. Okay. I think it's still okay. This is Holiday Village. I ain't been working on it like I should and like I want to. I've been working on this one for a long time and really ain't made much progress at all on it because I just keep jumping to other stuff. I had a bunch of projects started and I've just put them all away because they got like less than 100 stitches or something, and I just put them back so I could focus on the ones that I've got quite a bit of stitching done on that I want to see them finished. And let's see here if I can find the I cut this out so I could carry it in my case. I wish I had because it's got the title and everything. I cut all that out. So, but it's called Holiday Village. I really love working on this tree, even though it's kind of like confetti heavy, but not too bad. And the next one I'm working on is and that's the back in case you're curious. I don't know if you're interested in seeing the backs. They're not perfect. But this one is Summer's End. The deer, I kind of wish I had made them into does instead of putting the antlers on them and them being bucks. Because I done the winter deer by Dimensions. I think that's the name of it. I might be wrong, but it's got a bunch of bucks in it, in the snow in the woods, and I think this would have been prettier if it had been the does, and then hang them up next to each other. I think that would have been pretty. But this is going to be pretty too. I mean, I just wish I had done it a little different, but it ain't. It's all right. But there's the deer's fur. They're so pretty. I really am liking the outlining on it. It really brings out the face on the deer. And the colors is really pretty in it. And even though it's a bunch of color changes, it's really pretty. That's where I'm at. With it, I'm using this thread organizer, which I really like. The only thing I don't like is this won't stick to it. I even tried tape, and I can't get it to stick to it. Keeps coming off. But I really like this organizer a lot. I don't put but like 1 6 strand of thread on it at a time. But that's the only one of them I have, and I use it with this deer. But I like it. Okay, that's got that bag. I put them deer in the Holiday Village in the same bag, and okay. What is next? I'm not organized. Didn't know if I'd have time to do this today or not. Oh, I don't have much done on this one. I don't have the pattern out with me, but my friend gave me the fabric for this so I could do it. I seen hers and loved hers. She done a beautiful job on hers. It's called a long winding road. Yeah, I've not worked on it in a month. I just got the long winding road done. Yeah, I don't have the pattern or nothing in here with me. Okay. Have fun. See, this one's another one that's went a little bit crooked while stitching. It's called a Treasure Time. See. It's called Treasure Time. I don't think I'm going to do the French knots on the rabbits or the dog that's there at the pond. They call for French knots. But the humans, if you can see their faces, they don't have no eyeballs. So I think it's odd that the rabbits and dogs have eyeballs, but not the humans or people. I've been watching too much Stargate, so everybody's humans now. I picked up the language. All I have left to do mostly on this one is the tree. But I got most of the outlining that I remember done. I just had that tree. It's got some French knots and stuff in this one. But that's it. You see the... And I have this one. It's done except for the snow and the grass down here at the bottom. And it is called Winter's Geese. Not mistaken. Yeah. There it is. You see the snow on it, like around the bird stuff, you see the snow. I don't think I'm going to do that snow. The French knots. Let's see if you can compare it. Like, you see where it's got the snow on one and not the other. I kind of like it without the snow. I hadn't thought about that until I seen a woman on Facebook. She was doing some of hers without the snow, and it looks good without the snow. Of course, it was a different picture. It wasn't this picture, but it's still the same. Oh, I'm getting confused. I'm getting sidetracked and everything. Sorry. I get too much going on. I start rambling and jumping from one thing to the next, because when it comes to stitching, I guess I get too excited and I forget what I'm talking about or what I want to say. I have 2 more dimension ones to show. This one, I don't have the picture for it neither. It's just like the Long Winding Road. Now the Long Winding Road is not a dimension kit. I just showed it. I want to say it's a Blackbird design. I want to say that's what it is, if I remember right. But this one is Northern Nights by Dimensions. It's like it's got a northern night lights up here in the sky. It's got I think it's a moose and a canoe and a tent and a tree. It's really pretty. My daughter, she started this, but she ain't had time to work on it. And so I volunteered to help her a little bit on it and get her started back into it. Okay. Then there's this one, and it's not got no outlining done whatsoever. And you can see how crooked it's went. From the hoop I had it in, it's went sideways. I'm hoping I can stretch it out when I go to frame it. Because like if I put it on the lines here on this mat, on the 15 line marker, and do that one with a 15. Yeah, it's it's off by an inch at the top. It's slanted an inch that way. Like it's supposed to be like that, but it's like that. So that's not good. But it's pretty. It's a pretty, very pretty picture. I think it'll straighten up once I put it in a frame. That's what it should look like. It's called Winter Memories. I wanted to also show this dimension needlepoint kit that I have. I think I've showed it before in another video. It's beautiful. It's called Tranquil Church. It's a needlepoint. I've never done needlepoint before, but I love this picture so much. But I'm kind of worried on starting it because I've never done it before, and it's like, I guess I'm supposed to do this like in a half stitch with whatever color is here, and that matches up with this. I like the red, and then I would find the red here, and I'm nervous about starting it because I don't want to mess it up. I'm just going to have to jump in there and do it. I've been trying to get some other stuff done before I start this. But I do think I'll probably start this if I can in November around my birthday. Even though I don't need to start nothing else. Let me put this up right quick. And then I'll show you my Joy Sunday kits that I'm working on. First one I'll show you is this one. So it goes like that. I call it birds and bees, but it's not. It's called birds and flowers too. There we go. My friend got me this for Christmas, and she also got me like the sister pattern to it. Can you see it? Without it being glary. That's like they go together. It's very, very pretty. And it's also fun to stitch. I'm sorry, I have a cough drop, and so it makes me talk kind of crazy. I have a bunch of threads in here so I can just pick it up and stitch. It looks like a mess, but it's really not. It's, I know what, like I just pull this out and Well, any other time I would have been able to just pull that out. There we go. But yeah, just thread it and then start stitching. So they look tangly, but they're not. So if I can get this out, show you. I got all the outlining on it done except for the butterfly. I ain't stitched it yet. Can you see it? I get some of these threads. I got this flower done. I still have some on this flower and this flower. Try to get close so you can kind of see where what's been stitched and what I still need to go and stitch. Hard to see with them. Really don't have too much more to go. I was noticing all the birds, that's like the birds, there's 2 birds, there's 4 bees, but there's only 1 butterfly that I've noticed. So I'm thinking up here I might add another butterfly just so this one will have a friend. But that's that one. I'll put that back up after I get done talking. I'm sorry for banging. Next one I'll show you is European Town. It is very long. Let's see. I'm about right in here. Right in there. I also have threads on it that's, well, I can just pick this up and start stitching. I don't have to look for threads or look at the chart to find the color code or none of that. I've done a bunch of them started. fit. You can see it. Yep, that's it. I'll put it back up 2 here in a minute. I guess might need that thread. Okay, that's the Joy Sundays I'm working on. I showed you that one that was a sister to the Birds and Flowers 2. This one's Birds and Flowers 1. This is another one I want to do. It's called Daisies and Clover. And I keep making myself wait on this one, but I want to start it right now. And it's Starry Night Panorama Van Gogh one. I have the just regular Starry Night that ends about right there. It's about like that. But I like this one. It shows more of the mountains, and I just really like that picture for some reason. And this is another one that I want to start, and I'll probably start it after I finish the Birds and Bees one, the Birds and Flowers. I really done started it so I could work on it right now. But it's only got 2 stitches in it. I put in it a couple of years ago, I think, maybe a year. But that's the ones I want to start on. That's the ones I want to start on. Mainly them 3. And then these 2. But it'll be a while before I start them. I might go ahead and start that one, but it'll be a while for the rest of them. But that's all I'm going to show you for today. If you want me to open up those kits and go through them, I don't care a bit too. Just let me know. And I'll open them up and show what they look like on the inside, the threads and everything. But that's it for now. Bye.